What's up people, and welcome to another video. Man, it has been a while since I've done a proper Sydney Olympic Park loop. Easter show was on for 6 weeks, including the road closures that they did. But we're finally back to doing the normal one. And I think we're gonna be in for a good pain train tonight. I had a good run for a while where I wasn't getting dropped, but I haven't done any high intensity for forever. So let's just see how we go, yeah? It is well and truly autumn. We've had daylight savings and the entire ride is gonna be in the dark now. You can see all the street lights are on already. All right, let's fill up a water bottle and get to the start. How you doing, Chris? Happy birthday for the other week.
Oh, it was a while ago now.
Yeah, good to see you. It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back, isn't it? Yeah.
Thomas is very happy.
Yeah.
So like I said in the introduction, we haven't done this normal Sydney Olympic Park loop for over 6 weeks. On top of that, I haven't done any crits since my last one, which was the Twilight Armory crit, the video I put out a couple of weeks ago. I've just been too busy with life admin. That being said, I do want to start doing some more races. I've just been it's just hard to find the time. Also, winter's coming up. Anyway, you can see I was mentally preparing a lot of excuses in case I got dropped. We rolled out with a pretty big group, I think about 10 to 15 people, which is a pretty decent size for Pain Train, and everyone was full of energy because we haven't done it for so long. Straight off the bat, as soon as the neutral period ended and we started rolling, people were absolutely hammering it. I think on this first lap I did like 225 average watts, and when I was pulling at the front I was doing over 400, so it was going pretty heavy. What you'll see is for the first lap, everyone kind of sticks together and does rolling turns, but as soon as the pace gets really fast, it just strings out and goes single file. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that first lap was so incredibly hard. I thought I was gonna get dropped. And in fact, after I did one really big turn, I did fall off the back of the group, but I managed to cut through one of the car parks and join on to the rest of the Pain Train just as they came past me. So I managed to complete the whole loop with them, and I'm just gonna bang together some of the highlights of Pain Train for you guys to watch. And I couldn't be bothered to do the telemetry for the whole entire Pain Train because I've clipped into lots of little clips, which is very hard to put the telemetry on, but I'll put it on for a bit of the last lap where I do the sprint, and you can see how I go against some of the big boys on the uphill drag. Alright guys, we've fast forwarded all the way to the last kilometer of the last lap, and that was me talking to Max, which is the guy in the red bike just coming past me now, and he's saying that I should get on Tim's wheel, which is the guy in the light blue jersey at the front right there, and I've told him I'm gonna back my boy Thomas. I'm gonna sit behind him because he's my lead out man. So here I am, and I am not gonna deviate from Thomas's wheel. This is my home now, and I reckon that Thomas is gonna be the one to bring me home for that final sprint. Come up to a red light, but just as we get there, it goes green, and you can see off the bat, I'm already in the hurt locker. So this has been the last lap. It's been fast and furious, and my heart rate is already 170. So I'm hurting a little bit, but I'm focusing wholly on staying on Thomas's wheel, and I can see that I'm about second, third wheel, which is the perfect spot to be. We've got this long, slight bend corner, which is a very, very fast corner. You'll see that we're going to about 44-45k an hour, and the exit speed, even though we're going uphill, will still be around 50k an hour. So having the draft here is extremely important. Thomas hits the front, and I'm worried that he's going to roll in front of Max here to my left, so I just make sure that I just slot in and be a little bit cheeky, because there's no way this skinny Asian is going to be touching any wind in the last 200-300 meters before the sprint. Thomas is putting in a good dig, and to be completely honest, there's no way I should be losing a sprint to him because he's doing this massive pull. But lo and behold, we get the green light and we fly through it. Now, if I was playing this perfectly tactically, I should just sit on his wheel, but I thought, you know what, I'll just go for the drag race. Tim's by my side in between both of us, and look at that. He sits down and I managed to get a second kick in, pulling all the way up to Thomas, and that's the finish line there, and he gets me by half a wheel. So Thomas, hats off to you because you're super strong, and even though you pulled in the last 200 meters, you still got me at the line. I'll have to get him next time. Just a little look into the Strava data. We had an average speed of 38.9 kilometers an hour. Garmin said it was actually closer to 39. My average power is about 200 with a normalized about 235, but that was super hard. But I'm quite happy with my peak power, which topped over just over 1,000. So that's always good for me to see over 1,000. My top of all time has been 1,100. So I reckon I can beat that if I put a little bit of work in. But yeah, super hard work. Maximum heart rate of 191. I was definitely hurting. Thanks guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.